Hello and welcome back, everyone, to Rocket Rabbit Commentaries Magic the Gathering Explorations. And in this episode, we'll be going through Throne of Eldraine. Yeah, back in the old times of the COVID-19 pandemic, Throne of Eldraine was coming out, and it also was disgustingly the most powerful Magic the Gathering set that most Magic players had ever played with, especially in Standard, to the point where it's got a lot of individually banned cards during the Standard rotation. As such, we're doing a little bit something a little bit different. I requested, because I'm the one that picked this out, I requested that Cloud9 would each pick one half of the colors for Oko Thief of Crowns, and then attempt to build a deck around those and then around a color pair from him. So I'm running Izzet because Oko is blue green, and Mr. Cloud.
I'm running Selesnya.
Because blue green. So I am more or less running a fairy loot package. To be perfectly honest, I've got a lot of different loot payoffs, as well as some adventure stuff going around, and I'm really hoping that I can actually get to show off the kick-ass stuff that the castles do, because I absolutely love the castles in Eldraine. These castles are fucking nuts.
Yeah, it's very, very whimsical themed. This entire set. It's adorable. Really.
Throne of Eldraine is mostly Grimm's Fairy Tales. So, Grimm's Fairy Tales with additional Celtic Knights. So, Are we ready?
About as ready as we can be.
Let us begin.
Be warned that just because you want to kick ass does not mean you are going to kick ass.
I got a 7.
15.
I need to mulligan this. Yeah.
Do you?
Yep. This I can keep, though.
I mean, it's not the best hand I've ever seen. At the same time, I don't really see a problem with running with this.
Okay, then.
So I'm gonna run with it.
All right, you gonna lead us? You gonna lead us off then?
I'm gonna do the first turn. I'm gonna fuck you up. Plains. I'm gonna cast the Fairy Guide Mother.
Ooh. I won one with flying. All right.
Yes, sir. It's I hope you're ready for this.
Okay. I'm going to open up with a mountain, and I'm going to spend that for a Scalding Cauldron.
The Scaldy Caldy. Spaghetti. We're going to dump molten oil on you. Oh, perfect. I'm going to put down... Oh, perfect. I can put down Castle Ardenvale because it does not enter the battlefield tapped as long as I control planes. Which I do.
Yes, you do.
Okay. I'm going to pay 2. And I'm going to cast Hushbringer.
All right. Ooh.
Now it's time to really ramp up the annoying factor. 1/2 with flying, lifelink, and... because freaking modern magic is like setting up a chessboard by putting your rooks on the battlefield first. Hushbringer has the blanket ability that denies triggered abilities when creatures enter the battlefield.
Or die.
I'm going to fly into you for 1.
Alright, I'll take 1.
I've taken the lead. I'm looking forward to maybe winning this game.
I mean... it's looking pretty secure at the moment. Huh. Yeah, I will end.
Alright. Turn 3. Only one player has creatures right now. I'm gonna put the Idyllic Grange on the battlefield tapped. And then I'm going to pay 2. I'm going to cast the Crashing Drawbridge.
Okay.
They really should have secured the chains on that. 0/4 with Defender. And if I tap it, creatures I control gain haste.
Yep.
Now I'm going to fly into you for 2 in the air.
I'll take 2, you gain 1.
And I gain a life point. The gap is widening.
It is. Alright. Ooh. As much as I would like to do that, I have other things I need to be doing right now. So I'm going to put down a mountain, then I'm going to spend 3 and tap my Scalding Cauldron and sacrifice it in order to deal 3 damage to the Hushbringer.
Yeah, you'd want to kill a Hushbringer. Nice.
Alright, and with that, I will end.
Okay, turn 4. Gotta get more creatures up in this mother. Paying 3. I'm gonna cast the Ardenval Tactician.
Okay.
It's a 2/3 with flying. And this also is the second card, the creature with adventure that I've casted, because only creatures have adventure. It's an alternate ability that also affords you an opportunity to cast it from exile later if you decide to cast it for its instant or sorcery ability.
Yep.
And I also am going to tap the Crashing Drawbridge, so creatures I control have haste until end of turn.
Right.
I'm going to swing into you for 3 in the air.
Alright, I'll take 3.
Awesome. I'm going to end my turn.
Okay, then. Alright, so I'm going to put down an island, and then I'm going to spend 4 in order to cast the Lock Dragon.
Oh, nice.
Alright, so when Lock Dragon enters the battlefield, I draw a card.
Well, you have to, in this order, you have to discard a card and then draw a card.
Okay.
Because you can't discard the card that you draw with its effect.
Right. So, I think I'm going to go... No, I don't. I definitely want to actually use that. So, I'm going to discard my my Ferocity of the Wilds. Alright. I will end.
Ferocity. Nice. So now we each have a creature with flying, I see. Alright. I am going to pay 3, and I'm going to cast the Heraldic Banner.
Okay.
When it enters the battlefield, I'm going to choose white. I know, right? Where are my green cards? Good question. Because I've chosen white, creatures I control that have white gain +1/+0.
Yep.
Boom. So now we got some stupid flyers on the way. I also am going to tap for 1 with the banner to cast another Fairy Guidemother, which also gains an additional power. But that's not all, because I can crash the drawbridge, and I can afford all my creatures an opportunity to attack this turn.
Indeed.
Flying into you for 7.
Alright. I'm going to have my Lock Dragon block the Ardent Veil.
You're going to block the Ardenval Tactician, which will cause both of these creatures to die. Awesome. Let's go to damage.
Alright. And I take 4.
Right. Now, with my 11-point lead, can I succeed?
Oh, that's not what I needed. Okay. Gonna put down an island, and then... yeah, I'm gonna spend 3 in order to cast the Royal Scions.
Planeswalker.
And I'm gonna actually do his +1 ability, pushing him to 6.
Their +1/+1 ability?
In order to draw a card and then discard a card. Okay. And, yeah, with that I will end.
Open a nutsack. But you have mana open. Let's see How you do? I'm going to put in Idyllic Grange on the battlefield tapped, because I only control 1 planes right now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to tap 1, and I'm going to cast my own Scalding Cauldron.
Ooh.
This one's got potatoes. And then I am going to fly into you directly for 4.
Okay, bringing me down to 6.
Right, it is your turn now.
All right. I hate the button. Okay. Okay, I'm going to put down a mountain. So, you are ready for me to do stupid shit, Mr. Cloud?
Let's do it.
All right. I'm going to spend 3 reds and a blue in order to cast the Ironclad feat, okay?
Ooh, at 7 reds, you can only cast 1 more spell this turn.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
I'm going to spend all 7 of that red mana in order to cast Sundering Strike.
Sundering Stroke.
Stroke, yes.
Deal 7 damage divided as you choose among 1, 2, or 3 targets. If at least 7 red mana was spent to cast this spell, instead, Sundering Stroke deals 7 damage to each of those permanents and or players. Oh, so you can select me as a target.
Yes, I can.
Oh, nice. Right, because target can be anything in this case, because they decided, use the back in my day, you could only select creatures or players. Yeah, so each of these dudes takes 7 damage, but I see you left my crashing drawbridge alone.
I did.
Okay, so these guys are dead, and I lose 1/3 of my life points.
Mostly because I think I could have actually killed you there, but I'm not entirely sure. So,
No.
Are you sure I couldn't
that's
have picked you 3 times?
that's not that's. So, I'm going to refer to the ruling for Hex,
okay,
which is a black spell that costs 6 to play, that has the ability destroy 6 target creatures. However, there have to be at least 6 creatures on the battlefield in order for you to successfully cast and resolve this ability. You cannot select the same creature more than once.
Okay.
So the question is, how many times can you target the same thing? I don't know, dude. I mean, if this is the difference between you winning the game right now or the game keeping on going, don't you think we should look into this?
No, I am perfectly happy with how the board state has ended.
Okay.
All right. So,
all right.
I'm gonna use a Royal Scion's +1 ability again.
Nice.
So I draw, and then I discard, and I will end.
And then on your next turn, you can plus him again. Okay. What did I draw? A land. I'm going to end my turn because creatures with Defender cannot attack.
Ooh.
Oh wait, no. I can still do that. You could proceed.
Okay.
You can proceed.
All right.
I just realized I have an ability on the board.
Yes, you do.
Actually, I have 3 abilities on the board right now that I can use, and only 2 of them are useful.
Okay. So, yeah, I'm gonna spend. I'm gonna put down an island. Then I'm gonna spend 1 in order to cast the Overwhelmed Apprentice.
Nice. Each opponent puts the top 2 cards of their library into the graveyard. Why didn't they just say mill 2?
It was a core set, Mr. Cloud.
Plains and plains.
All
okay.
right, and
well,
then
thank you for helping me dig. I do not want to draw more mana right now, I assure you.
I'm actually gonna kick both of these.
So this dude does not have flying. He's just some dude, and it looks to me that he really should have studied before this exam.
All right. So next, I'm going to spend 3, 1, 2, and 3 to cast the Red Cap Raiders.
Ooh. Tap an untapped non-human creature you control. If you do, the Raiders gets +1/+1 and trample.
All right. Next, I'm going to activate the Royal Scion's other +1 ability, targeting my Overwhelmed Apprentice.
Gains +2/+0 and gains
First strike and trample.
Right. Oh, I see. So you're trying to attack me.
No. I can't attack you with either of these because neither of them have haste.
Oh, right. You just casted it. Right.
All right. And I will end.